What's up? This is Derek.
Jamie Madrock.
Man, this your man's Obi Trice.
This is Ad-Lib.
Yo, what up? This is Spesh One.
This is Spesh K.
Hot Rock's motherfucking Scrat MC.
Breaking
Records.
Breaking Records Radio out here.
This is Breaking Records Radio.
Check them out, man.
Así Como Me took off so much.
Yeah.
And that got spins worldwide. So they were like, we want another one of that.
Yeah.
You know? So we're like, okay, we got to do another one. So we were like, should we do a remix? We decided to do a remix called Just Like Me. Así Como Me,
Yeah.
Just Like Me. So it turned out to be not a remix. It turned out to be a whole different song.
Yeah.
You know, we put Maestro on there. It just became a whole other thing. You know what I mean? We were supposed to stay on this track, but it just went somewhere else. Right?
Oh, that's crazy.
That's how Just Like Me came about. I reached out to Maestro, and he was like, "Yo, let's do it."
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, because coming up too, I mean, that's just, I mean, that's one thing that really, like, you know, sticks out. I mean, because Maestro was always a huge, I loved Maestro growing up since I was, like, real small. I mean, I remember Stick to My Vision, one of the first hip-hop videos I've probably ever actually seen.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? And it's still one of my favorite joints to this day. But I mean, so good. But actually, so what's like your Maestro's history then? Because I know that Chris and him go extensively back.
We go back from basically me, Chris, Maestro, all of us. Everybody that was rapping at the time, we all knew each other from around the same time because we were all coming up together, learning and whatever, you know, together. Before there was any record deals.
Yeah.
I knew Maestro from a group called Vision. He was in a group called Vision with his cousin.
Okay.
Yeah. So before the Maestro thing took off, he was coming through the park, Flemington. Like, Flemington Park is this thing that everybody.
And he refers to that in Stick to Your Vision as well.
Even if you're from the West and somehow you had to come through Flemington.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody. They had for some reason or not, Flemington was like, it was a little mecca.
Yeah.
There was so much stuff going on there, right? And I just, you know, coincidentally went to school in Flemington. I never lived in Flemington. I went to school in Flemington. Yeah. Yeah, so I knew everybody.
Yeah.
Just from that, going to school there. So Maestro came through all the time. We all knew Maestro from Vision.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, Maestro started doing his thing, and there was no more Vision, and then he blew up.
He just became Fresh Wes.
Yeah, man.
That's crazy, man.
We all knew each other way before no record deals, all that shit.
So Flemmo, actually, I would like to because you're now the third person. Once again, Mike and Chris talk about it deeply when I've interviewed them. Like, tell me a little bit about Flemmo. Like, what was the vibe there? Like, you say it was like the Mecca. Like,
you know what it is? It's all like there's a guy named Hutchie.
Yeah.
Ron Nelson was like basically Ron Nelson's like right-hand man. Any but time Ron Nelson did a show, Hutchie was the driver for the artists.
Oh yeah.
Hutchie put him up sometimes in his place.
Yeah.
To stay instead of a hotel. So if it's hip hop and all these American stars are coming through, that was the place to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you saw all these people. We saw exclusive videos nobody had, you know? It was just, I don't know what it was, man. It was like, basically because of Ron Nelson, because so many of the acts that was performing at friggin' concert hall was staying in Flemington Park because of Hutchie, you know? Yeah.
Dope, man.
Yeah, it was really interesting.
Because even to the degree, like, because they had the U.S. versus Canada battles and stuff, right? And KRS and them came down, and I even heard, I believe, was it Big Daddy Kane? Was he there? Yeah. And I heard him recently in an interview talking about coming to Toronto for that.
Yes.
Like, so you know what I mean? Like, that's one thing I really think, like, the Toronto hip-hop scene has actually a fingerprint in hip-hop as a whole that people don't recognize.
No, man.
A lot longer than Drake or even Cardi or any of this other, you know what I mean? Much
way
deeper.
Before these dudes.
Much deeper and much longer.
Yeah.
And it's the further back you go, the less documented it is. You know what I mean? And so I think it's important for people to know.
It needs to be written, documented. Like people are doing documentaries now.
Yeah.
But it's skewed.
Yeah.
To their interests.
Yeah.
You know, I've yet to see a documentary where it shows a broad scope of everything that was going on and not just your little pocket.
Yeah.
You know?
Do you know if there's a lot of footage that still exists from those days?
There is footage.
Yeah.
Hutchie has it.
Oh yeah. See, yeah,
But-
it's like
Nobody knows how to get in touch with Hutchie.
no kidding.
Yeah. But he's got because he used to have this, you know, those big ass cameras.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, filming all of this shit.
Oh, man.
Backstage shit, fucking, you know, concert hall, all kinds of shit.
Oh man, that's gold.
He has crazy video.
That is gold. That's
The guy
crazy.
just dropped out. Yeah, so the history is crazy in Fleming, man. Like Michi, everybody had to come through Flemington.
Yeah. Snow
When
used to go through
parties-
Flemo, didn't
Snow?
he? Yeah.
Snow, you lived in Don Mills, like north, but you had to go to Flemington Park.
To get on.
Yeah, because there would be like concerts in Flemington Park, like competitions, MC competition, beatbox competition, like reggae competition, like DJ competition, every kind of competition. And
No kidding.
I remember one night, Snow, he wasn't going by the name Snow back then. He was Dollar Bill.
Really?
That was his name, Dollar Bill. And he went into the beatbox competition, lost that. So he went into the reggae competition. I can't remember if he won that or not, but he was going into every fucking competition that night. Like, swear to God.
He's like, I'm winning something.
He's doing something, but he was in it, you know? Yeah, man. Dollar Bill. And the funniest thing, so me and Chris, this is like 92.
Yeah.
I got nominated for like award for Kiss 92 at Kiss 92 Kiss 92 from
Yeah.
Toronto at Skydome.
Okay.
So right, so
Back when it was the Sky Dome.
yeah, and what was it? The ACC. I think it was ACC, man. Sorry, my bad. It was ACC.
Okay.
92. So we're in the VIP with Snow, right? So Chris goes to me, yo, B, watch this. Yo, Dollar Bill, what's up? And Snow looked around and saw us, and then he just bounced. Really? He just bounced. He didn't want to hear nothing about Dollar Bill at all, man. It was hilarious.
Oh
Yeah.
gosh.
I was like, shit, what the fuck, guy? What'd you say? I guess he didn't want to talk about Dollar being Dollar Bill.
Oh man.
He had to own that, man. That was his name
that's
coming
a part
up.
of your history.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. If I ever get the chance to
Call him
interview
Dollar
Snow,
Bill, man.
that'll be the that'll
Dollar-
get brought up.
Dollar
Trust me.
Bill, yeah.
Keep it real.
Flemington Park, big history in hip hop, man.
That's crazy,
Yeah.
man.